just elevation of Israeli lives and erasure of Palestinians. And so in some sense, our focus for today's march needed to change. The Chancellor's denial of Palestinian humanity and his attacks on those of us fighting against the genocide demand a response.
That's right.
And so here we are. But in many ways, our message is the same. CUNY administration's attitude towards Palestine and those of us fighting for its liberation is really just a sharper, more fascistic expression of the racist disregard that they have shown for CUNY's black and brown students for decades.
True.
In the Bronx, we've had to fight for basic services such as heat in the winter, a cafeteria on campus. 2 of our Bronx campuses still do not have a cafeteria, and functioning elevators. Throughout CUNY, our buildings are crumbling, class sizes are increasing, and treatment of students and workers is being degraded. The Chancellor's erasure of Palestinians mirrors the way adjunct super exploitation and precarity is erased. We shouldn't really be surprised that there was no mention of Israel's brutal occupation. CUNY has never had anything to say about the cops who occupy our students' neighborhoods.
That's right.
And they welcomed the cops who are currently occupying our campuses, attempting to intimidate and silence us.
Shame.
They have also said absolutely nothing about a Zionist councilwoman who threatened pro-Palestinian demonstrators with a gun.
Shame.
This councilwoman, by the way, had her charges dropped because the gun that she turned in more than a day after the protest was deemed inoperable. So therefore, she was not charged. I met a public defender at a demonstration yesterday in the Bronx who said she wished that she could use that defense with her clients. But they don't allow that, right? Sorry, I skipped my thing. Yeah, this is a defense, this inoperable defense. This is a defense only reserved for those doing the work of the U.S. ruling class who are desperate to squash mass opposition to the fascist regime in Israel, their only reliable ally in the oil-rich region. So all of this is to show why we say, from New York to Palestine,
Occupation is a crime.
from New York to Palestine,
Occupation is a crime.
from New York to Palestine.
Occupation is a crime.
I also want us to take a moment to look around. This is our way forward, solidarity between Arab, Jewish, Black, white, Latino, and Asian students and workers. This is not only how we defeat the attempt to erase the Palestinian struggle, racist austerity at CUNY, and the impoverishment of adjuncts. It is the basis of a new world without capitalist-caused racism, occupation, and genocide. So we say, Arab, Jewish, Black and white, workers of the world unite. Arab, Jewish, Black and white,
Workers of the world unite.
Arab, Jewish, Black and white.
Workers of the world unite.
Thank you all for being here, for standing up and saying we will not be silent as the Chancellor continues to impoverish our adjunct brothers and sisters. We will not be silent as the Chancellor continues his program of racist austerity, degrading the education of our wonderful students. And we will not be silent as the Chancellor erases a people, excuses apartheid, and condones genocide. We were here last year, we are here today, and we will be back again for as long as we need until we have won. Hey, Pharaoh, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
Hey, Pharaoh, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
Hey, Pharaoh, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
Hey, Pharaoh, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
All right, now we march. We have chant sheets. If you don't have a chant sheet, come get one. We're going to march down to his house. We're going to make some noise, and then we're going to eat. And we will have a speak out for those who would like to say something in front of the Chancellor's home.
Yeah, right. Getting there.
Palestine. Put those signs up, folks. Let's see them.
Are you ready to go? Okay.
Folks, show us your signs. Put them up.
Can I have everyone's attention? Is anyone against streaming what we're doing here live or putting stuff on social media? No? That looks like a no. All right, good. All right, so we're going to go out to the street. We're going to take a left down to the Chancellor's house. Are we ready to go?
Signs up. Signs up.
All right, we're going to chant. We're going to do the fight back chant. Gaza bombs mean. We got to fight back. Gaza bombs mean.
We got to fight back.
Gaza bombs mean.
We got to fight back.
Gaza bombs mean.
We got to fight back.
Zionism means. Zionism means.
We got to fight back.
Zionism means.
We got to fight back.
Zionism means.
Yeah, we got to fight back.
Genocide means. Genocide means.
We got to fight back.
Genocide means.
We got to fight back. We got to fight back.
Occupation means. Occupation means.
We got to fight back.
Occupation means.
We got to fight back.
CUNY cuts mean.
We got to fight back.
CUNY cuts mean.
We got to fight back.
CUNY cuts mean.
We got to fight back.
Austerity means.
We got to fight back.
Austerity means.
We got to fight back.
Austerity means.
We got to fight back.
Racism 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 means.
We got to fight back.
Number 2. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Racist austerity's got to go.
Hey, hey, ho, ho. Racist austerity's got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Racist austerity's got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Racist austerity's got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Racist austerity's got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Racist austerity's got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Racist austerity's got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Racist austerity's got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Racist austerity's got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Racist austerity's got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Racist austerity's got to go. Hey, hey.
From CUNY to Palestine, occupation is a crime. From CUNY to Palestine,
Occupation is a crime.
from CUNY to Palestine,
Occupation is a crime.
CUNY to Palestine,
Occupation is a crime.
CUNY to Palestine,
Occupation is a
from
crime.
CUNY to Palestine,
Occupation is a
New
crime.
York to Palestine,
Occupation is a
from
crime.
New York to Palestine,
Occupation is a
from
crime.
New York to Palestine,
Occupation is a
from
crime.
New York to Palestine,
Occupation is a
from
crime.
CUNY to Palestine,
Occupation is a
from
crime.
CUNY to Palestine,
Occupation is a
from
crime.
CUNY to Palestine,
Occupation is a crime.
from CUNY to Palestine.
Occupation is a crime.
Hey, fellow, you can't hide.
We
You're
are
supporting
doing
genocide. Hey, fellow, you can't hide.
Hey, fellow, you can hide. Hey, fellow, you can hide. Hey, fellow, you We charge you with genocide. Hey, Pelham.
You can't hide. Pelham, escucha. Estamos en la lucha.
Hey.
Pelham, escucha. Pelham, escucha.
Estamos en la lucha.
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 They say cut back.
Fight back.
They say cut back.
We say 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 fight back.
They say get 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 back.
We say fight back.
Cuny says get back.
We say fight back.
Cuny says get back.
We say fight back.
Cuny says get back.
We say fight back.
Pelham 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 says get back.
We say fight back.
Arab, Jewish, black and white, students of the world unite. Arab, Jewish, black and white,
Students of the world unite.
Arab, Jewish, black and white,
Students of the world unite.
Arab, Jewish, black and white,
Students of the world unite.
Arab, Jewish, black and white,
Students of the world unite.
Arab, Jewish, black and white, Arab, Jewish, black and white,
Students of the world unite.
Arab, Jewish, black and white,
Students of the world unite.
Arab, Jewish, black and white,
Students of the world unite.
Arab, Jewish, black and white,
Students of the world unite.
from New York to Palestine,
Occupation is a crime.
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 Puny to Palestine,
Occupation is a crime.
Puny to Palestine,
Occupation is a crime.
Puny to Palestine,
Occupation is a crime.
New York to Palestine,
Occupation is a crime.
New York to Palestine,
Occupation is a crime.
Puny 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 to Palestine.
Occupation is a crime.
Hey, Pelham, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
Hey, Pelham, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
Hey, Pelham, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
Hey, Pelham, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
Hey, Pelham, you can't hide. Gaza bombs me. We got to fight back. Gaza bombs me.
We got to fight back.
Gaza bombs me.
We got to fight back.
Gaza bombs me.
We got to fight back.
Gaza bombs me.
We got to fight back.
Gaza bombs me.
We got to fight back.
The IDF means. The IDF means.
We got to fight back.
The IDF
We
means.
got to fight back.
Zionism means.
We got to fight back.
Zionism means.
We got to fight back.
Zionism means.
We got to fight back.
Genocide means.
We got to fight back.
Genocide means.
We got to fight back.
Genocide means.
We got to fight back.
Occupation means.
We got to fight back.
Occupation means.
We got to fight back.
Occupation means.
We got to fight back.
Occupation
We
means.
got to fight back.
Occupation means.
We got to fight back.
CUNY cuts
We
means.
got to fight back.
CUNY cuts
We
means.
got to fight back.
CUNY cuts means.
We got to fight back.
CUNY cuts
We
means.
got to fight back.
Austerity means.
We 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 got to fight back.
means.
We got to fight back.
Occupation means. Occupation means.
We got to fight back.
Occupation means.
We got to fight back.
Occupation means.
We got to fight back.
Velo, escucha.
Estamos en la lucha.
Velo, escucha.
Estamos en la
Lucha.
Velo, escucha.
Estamos en la lucha.
Velo, escucha.
Estamos en la lucha.
Velo, escucha.
Estamos en la lucha.
Velo, escucha.
Estamos en la lucha.
Velo, escucha.
Estamos en la lucha.
Velo, escucha.
Estamos en la lucha.
Velo, escucha.
Estamos en la lucha.
Velo, escucha.
Estamos en la lucha.
Velo, escucha.
Estamos en la lucha.
Velo, escucha.
Estamos en la lucha.
Velo, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
Hey, Velo, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
Hey, Velo, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
Hey, Velo, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
Hey, Velo, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
Hey, Velo, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
Hey, Velo, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
Hey, Velo, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
Hey, Velo, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
Hey, Velo, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
Hey, Velo, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
Hey, Velo, you can't hide. Hey, Velo, you can't hide.
We charge you with.
Hey, Velo, you can't hide.
We charge you with.
Hey, Velo, you can't hide. Hey, Velo, you can't hide. Hey, Velo, you can't hide. We charge you with. Hey, Velo, you can't hide. We charge you with. Hey, Velo, you can't hide. We charge you with. Hey, Velo, you can't hide. We charge you with genocide. Hey, Velo, you can't hide. We charge you with genocide. Hey, Velo, you can't hide. We charge you with genocide. Hey, Velo, you can't hide. We charge you with genocide. Hey, Velo, you can't hide. We charge you with genocide. All right, we're here. This is the home of our CUNY Chancellor, not our CUNY Chancellor, the CUNY Chancellor, who released this horrible statement on October 11th. So we're here to give him a piece of our mind and let him know that we will not be silent in the face of his erasure of Palestine and Palestinians. We are here to let him know that we're fighting back, and we will not stop fighting back until we end the occupation, end the genocide, end austerity at CUNY, and the impoverishment of adjuncts. Can I hear you say woohoo? All right. So we want to give people an opportunity to say a few words if you'd like. Come up here and let Phalo know what you have to say, what you think. Let us know. Would anyone like to get us started? Go ahead, Carol.
Hi. Hi, I'm a teacher at BCC in the history department. And the place is a mess, but we are the New York City working class. CUNY is the New York City working class. And yet, when we went to negotiations for the new contract, we were told by the head negotiator that you expect to get more money? You only work for CUNY. That's it. You don't work for Princeton or Yale. So who do you think you are that you should have a decent standard of living? Well, Phalo works for CUNY and he makes $1 million a year. And so we think that he should sacrifice and not us. The fact is that the United States government gives Israel $3.8 billion a year. I think that money could be better spent on having a cafeteria at BCC, having working elevators, having free tuition, having tools to support the American and the New York City working class. We are going to have to begin to take this stuff in our own hands. And what we say at the United Front Committee for Labor Party, that we can't trust either the Democrats or the Republicans because they're buddies of the ruling class. We as working class people have to have our own voice. We have to build a Labor Party that's going to speak for working class people and ultimately take the power in our own hands, because as long as the capitalists run things, you can see the direction things are headed in, and that's down. And we're going to end up with higher tuition, worse working conditions, no contracts. I mean, there's no contract in sight. And what we have to begin to demand of our leaders is that we really organize to strike. And not just for us. We have to strike to represent the entire world, because right now, if we don't do it, if the working class doesn't take the power into our own hands, then we're headed towards another world war. And so to support and protect our youth and ourselves, it's time to stop counting on the Democratic Party to do what we should be doing, which is to really begin to take the power in our own hands. To have my union, the PSC, doesn't even want to have a discussion about Palestine because they say it's too divisive. And yet, my union sends hundreds of thousands of dollars, which is the AFT and the PSC and the AFL-CIO sends hundreds of thousands of dollars to Israel. So they've made a decision which side we are. We have to make the decision and let them know that they're going to have to go if they continue to disrespect humanity, us, the Palestinians, and that it's time for us to really collectively start talking about the issues and not leaving it up to them, the leaders, to make the decisions for us. It's time for us to make the decisions for ourselves.
All right.
We got to get rid of them, and we got to get rid of the capitalists.
Thank you. All right. I want to do another chant. It's not on your list, but I see this sign over here. So this chant is, "Hey, Israel, what do you say?"
How many kids did you kill today?
You know it. "Hey, Israel, what do you say?"
How many kids did you kill today?
"Hey, Israel, what do you say?"
How many kids did you kill today?
"Hey, Israel, what do you say?"
How many kids did you kill today?
"Hey, Israel, what do you say?"
How many kids did you kill today?
"Hey, Israel, what do you say?"
How many kids did you kill today?
"Hey, Israel, what do you say?"
How many kids did you kill today?
"Hey, Israel, what do you say?"
How many kids did you kill today?
"Hey, Israel, what do you say?"
How many kids did you kill today?
All right. So Israel bombs, USA pays. How many kids did you kill today? Israel bombs, USA pays.
How many kids did you kill today? Israel bombs, USA pays. How many kids did you kill today? Israel bombs, USA pays. How many kids did you kill today? Israel bombs, USA pays.
How many kids did you kill today?
Israel bombs, USA pays. How many kids did you kill today? Israel bombs, USA pays. How many kids did you kill today? Israel bombs, USA pays. How many kids did you kill today?
So we have a number of other co-sponsors of this event: Rafa, CUNY for Palestine, SJP. If anyone from one of those groups would like to come up and say a few words, now would be a great time. Or if anybody else wants to say something, please step forward. All right.
Damn. Nice.
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free,
Free Palestine! Long live Palestine!
long live Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
How's everyone feeling? I gotta tell you, so my name is Lennox. I'm a student at Oslo's. Feeling super energized being out here. But I also come to you with a really heavy heart, right? 11,000 plus Palestinians dead in Gaza, 5,000 children dead. I'm out here to say the U.S. and CUNY doesn't want us to keep making these connections between what we are experiencing in CUNY and what's happening in Palestine.
So we're gonna keep on making the connection between why we see people hungry and destitute in our streets. I'm from the Bronx. Growing up outside my block, seeing people with no food, no shelter, and yet the corporate media wants to talk about the violence on October 7th. What about the violence we see in our streets every day? Can I curse? I'm sorry, I know there's kids around.
It's all right. They've heard it before.
It's wild, the audition that people in the Bronx and people in Gaza have to do in order to be seen as human by the establishment. We're out here today because we say no more. No more. The importance of being organized in this moment is paramount, right? We have mobilized millions of people in the streets. And I really feel like we can harness that power to make demands to people like our Chancellor, who thinks that poor and working class people have to audition for compassion. We say, we say, F that. Yeah. F that. Yeah. We say, free Palestine.
Free Palestine.
Long live Palestine.
Long live Palestine.
We reject the violence that we experience in our schools every day, whether it is being brutalized by the NYPD that trains in Israel with the IDF, whether it is hunger that we see within our schools with no cafeterias. We reject our students not having the resources that they need to be able to be educated. We reject having to pay for an education. While our government always has money for war. On October 7th, the people who saw the largest gains were Northrop Grumman, Boeing, and war profiteers. We say F that! F that!
F that!
I am so thankful, grateful, and heartened to see this many people out here standing in solidarity with the working class people of CUNY and the working class people around the world. And I want to just plug an event really quickly, if that's fine. We have been shutting shit down every Friday since November 9th for Palestine. We're having another one for Black Friday because we say no business as usual while a genocide is going on. Is that right? We're having a demo in Washington Square Park at 10 a.m. Out there saying free Palestine, free our people. Thank you so much. I'm Lennox if you want to talk to me. Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
Who's next?
I'd like to speak. Thank you. Hi, everybody. Is this right?
I think so.
I don't know if people can hear me or not.
I can't hear you.
I'm Dean Knight from the Bronx Anti-War Coalition. We want to thank you for being here. We've been pressuring the congressional representatives of the Bronx, like Richie Torres and Espaillat, who are just caving in to IPAC and Biden and saying no to ceasefire and yes to genocide. We say no to genocide and yes to a ceasefire. Some of you have already received a copy of our petition, which is to restore historic Palestine and abolish apartheid Israel. If you haven't got it, please get it from me. It has a QR code so that you can sign the petition. We have a press conference tomorrow afternoon at the United Nations to launch this with hundreds and hundreds of signatures. I also want to say to you how important this action and your action is. CUNY, as Carol said, is the working class university of New York City with I don't know how many hundreds of thousands of students. Must be at least 300,000 students.
230,000.
And of course, the organized staff and faculty are a backbone for this. And we have a struggle ahead, and you people are crucial parts of it. And I want to encourage you to keep on keeping on, because we can stop this genocide, we can force a ceasefire, and we can actually bring down all of this outrage. So keep on keeping on.
All right. Gaza bombs mean.
We got to fight back.
Gaza bombs mean.
We got to fight back.
Zionism 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 mean.
We got to fight back.
Genocide mean.
We got to fight back.
Genocide
We
mean.
got to fight back.
Genocide mean.
We got to fight back.
All right.
All right, we got some questions for you. First question. When is the time for adjunct pay parity?
The time is now.
When is the time for adjunct pay parity?
The time is now.
When is the time for a free CUNY?
The time is now.
When is the time for a free CUNY?
The time is now.
When is the time for a fully funded CUNY?
The time is now.
When is the time for a fully funded CUNY?
The time is now.
My turn. I don't need it. When is the time to stop targeting Muslim students?
The time is now.
I don't hear that much.
The time is now.
When is the time to stop targeting Muslim students?
The time is now.
Like that. Okay. When is the time for Chancellor Matos, right here, to retract his statement about Gaza?
The time is now.
Try that one more time. When is the time for Chancellor Matos to take back and retract his statement about Gaza?
The time is now.
And apologize.
That's right.
And apologize.
Good addition.
I've got one more. But this time, you have to say the time is always, always now. Have you seen The Great Debaters? That's where we stole it from. Okay. When is the time? Hold on, I'm up to this one. Okay. When is the time to fight back and unite students, staff, and faculty?
The time is always, always now.
Take it away, guys.
Guys, can you use the megaphone because we want him to hear? We can hear you, but we want him to hear. We want the neighborhood to hear.
Good point.
When is the time to strike, strike, strike?
The time is now.
When is the time to strike, strike, strike?
The time is now.
When is the time to strike, strike, strike?
The time is now.
When is the time to stand together against genocide and austerity?
The time is now.
When is the time to stand together against genocide and austerity?
The time is now.
When is the time to stand together against genocide and austerity?
The time is now.
When is the time to stand together against genocide and austerity?
The time is now.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Students. And I want to make sure that there's no other students who want to say a few words. Think about it. In the meantime.
Well, in the meantime, I just wanted to say we have food, and we just set the food up right here in Phelo's driveway. So, I don't want people to wait until everyone's done speaking. If you're hungry, go grab some food, and I'll stand over there and explain what's there. But we have samosas, and we have tamales from Queens.
You can't make a revolution on an empty stomach. So go ahead.
Not another nickel, not another dime, no more money for Israel's crime. Not another nickel, not another dime, no more money for Israel's crime. Not another nickel, not another dime, no more money for Israel's crime. Not another nickel, not another dime, no more money for Israel's crime.
Not another nickel.
Not another dime. No more money for Israel's crimes.
And that's not another nickel in our tax dollars, and that's not another nickel from CUNY. My name is Tatiana. I'm a member of Left Voice. I'm an adjunct at Brooklyn College and at Hunter College. And 1 in 200 people in Gaza have been murdered. 1 in 200 people in Gaza have been murdered. And every time we come to these actions, we say these statistics.
And I think it's really important for us to feel and to know the weight of that, of the brutality that's being enacted with U.S. imperialism and the Zionist state of Israel, with our tax dollars, and with the support of higher ed institutions like CUNY, like Columbia, like NYU. And I think it's really important for us to understand that our struggle at CUNY for a fair contract is connected to this struggle for a free Palestine and against U.S. imperialism. That's right. Because the truth is, so I'm an adjunct, guys. That's Jeff, that's my roommate. Jeff knows that on the first day of the semester this year, I didn't have enough money to pay the internet bill. And I'm an adjunct, I'm a professor. People call me professor. And everyone should be able to pay the internet bill, but I didn't have enough money to pay the internet bill the first day of the semester. And that's because CUNY pays us poverty wages. Shame! And because CUNY is invested in a capitalist project of maintaining the system exactly as it is.
That's right.
CUNY and all of our higher ed institutions are invested in a capitalist project of maintaining the system exactly as it is, of maintaining imperialism exactly as it is, of not having us question where our tax dollars go, of not understanding that the working class all over the world is connected and exploited by the same capitalists, the same imperialists, that we're united in this system. And so CUNY is invested in us not knowing that, not saying that, and not rising up. But I feel like we're a new generation. The folks here and the folks mobilizing for Palestine right now. The folks at Starbucks this week, y'all, I don't know if you guys saw, but Red Cup Day. Red Cup Day this year was co-sponsored by JVP. And folks at Starbucks were making the connection between their struggle for a contract and the struggle for a free Palestine. Awesome. The same kind of connections that we're making here between our struggle for a fair contract, for a good contract, for a contract where I can pay my fucking internet bill. Yeah. Well, more than that, guys. I would like more than that, right? But at least, that those we are making those connections, and it's our task to make those connections, to understand that the student movement and the labor movement are connected, to understand that the movement for a free Palestine and for a free CUNY are connected, and to understand that the capitalist politicians, from the Democrats to the Republicans, are our enemies in that struggle, and we have to unite to stand against them. Yeah. And so, with that said, I wanted to say that we have to keep taking the streets, we have to keep organizing, we have to fight with the perspective of going on strike at CUNY, of breaking the Taylor Law, of fighting against the two-tier system that has adjuncts paid, poverty wages, talk about it, and for a free CUNY in the hands, a free CUNY in the hands of students and professors and staff and janitors deciding together what we want our university to be like. A free CUNY that stands on the side of Palestinians and that stands against Zionism and against the capitalist system that wants to repress and oppress and keep all of us divided. But we are here to say that we're uniting, that we're connecting the dots. Our generation connects the dots. So I didn't think of an ending to this, so. Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free CUNY! Free CUNY! Free CUNY! Free CUNY! Thank you so much, guys.
We don't do it genocide!
you with genocide.
Hey, Pharaoh, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
Hey, Pharaoh, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
Hey, Pharaoh, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
Hey, Pharaoh, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
Hey, Pharaoh, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
All right, next up we have someone from CUNY for Palestine.
Yeah, CUNY for Palestine.
Put his hood on. I have the wrong glasses on. I don't know. No, they won't help. Hold on. This is dealing with. Thank you, baby. All right, thanks. Okay, hi everyone. I'm Jane. I am an adjunct. Sorry, what? Am I not talking into the microphone?
I feel like the volume's a little low. Yeah.
Can you all hear me? Yeah. Okay. I'm Jane. I teach as an adjunct at Queens College. I'm also a student at the CUNY Graduate Center and a member of CUNY for Palestine. And I'm also in the Not in Our Name CUNY Jewish Anti-Zionist Collective. I'm improvising here from a speech that I wrote. So at Queens College, I don't know if everybody heard, but the president of Queens College basically called the NYPD because the Muslim Student Association had an Instagram post that he didn't like, questioning. The post questioned Israel's version of events on October 7th, and so he said he was reporting it to the NYPD to investigate, which is ridiculous, completely ridiculous. So, in response to that, the students who there hasn't been a lot happening at the Queens College campus until the last month, and now there is a Students for Justice in Palestine chapter at Queens College just getting started, and they had a big rally. We basically, not only did the president of Queens College send or call the cops, but he sent an email out to the entire campus saying, calling out this social media post and saying that he'd called the cops on it. So he basically did this public shaming thing, which is ridiculous. And I just want to say also that the presidents of the CUNY colleges do not do anything without the express permission of this guy, the Chancellor, right? They are terrified. When you talk to these presidents, they're like, no, we don't do anything without the Chancellor. They are puppets of the Chancellor. So if they did something, they didn't go rogue, right? So the Chancellor approved all this. So basically, these attacks, which also, by the way, are happening to adjuncts. We have lots of situations or a number of situations of adjuncts getting retaliated against for their social media posts having nothing to do with their teaching, just their private social media. So these are cases that we're fighting, but we really have to raise awareness of all of this retaliation against students and adjuncts and all of the people at CUNY who are speaking out. So these racist and political attacks are designed to silence criticism of Israel while Israel commits war crimes, deliberately massacring tens of thousands of Palestinian civilians in Gaza, encouraging violent settler attacks in the West Bank, and illegally detaining thousands of civilians without charge and subjecting them to torture and humiliation. These attacks are a tactic to distract members of the CUNY community from fighting for the liberation of Palestine. They are tactics that we cannot tolerate.
No.
Right.
Will not tolerate.
So and we see these tactics a lot, right? They take some quote, they take something that they don't like, that they hear, right? And then they make it into this big scandal, and they claim that it's hate speech, and they try to put us on the defensive. So we have to waste our time explaining what we mean and digging for sources to convince people who don't care and aren't even trying to understand. They're just trying to derail us. Right. We saw this with the attack on Rashida Tlaib, the only Palestinian American in Congress, for saying from the river to the sea. So those who attack us know perfectly well what those words mean. They're the ones supporting genocide. We're the ones opposing it. But it doesn't even matter what we say. They will find something in our words to condemn, and they will blow it up into a huge moral panic because they want us to stop talking about Israel's genocide against the Palestinian people. They want to scare us and silence us and distract us and discourage our movements from fighting for the liberation of Palestine. Will we be discouraged?
No!
Will we be intimidated?
No!
Will we be silenced?
No!
Every time they attack us, do we grow stronger?
Yes!
Do we grow more united?
Yes!
Do more of us join this movement every single day?
Yes!
All power to the people!
All power to the people!
All power to the students!
All power to the students!
Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine! All right! From CUNY to Palestine! Occupation is a crime! From CUNY to Palestine! Occupation is a crime! From CUNY to Palestine! Occupation is a crime! From CUNY to Palestine! Occupation is a crime!
All right, do we have any more speakers? Think about it while you're doing that. I want to say, we are of course here to mourn the genocide that is going on in Gaza. We are here to fight back. And we are also here to celebrate. We are here to celebrate the resistance of Palestinian workers and students against 7 decades of oppression by Israel. We are here to celebrate the movement, worldwide movement against the genocide going on. And so we are going to have food, and we are going to have music, and we encourage everyone to socialize, make connections, build this solidarity that we need to keep this fight going and to win. So, with that, I think we could get the music started unless anybody wants to say something else. All right, we have one more speaker. Stuart's going to finish us off.
My chapter chair tells me,
Go ahead. Yeah.
my now resigned chapter chair tells me I always have to have the last word, so I have to prove it, right? Yeah. So I'm Stuart Chen Hayes. I am professor at Lehman in my 26th year. I teach master's degrees in troublemaking. Woo-hoo! So we're in a contract fight right now, and we are demanding 31% raises in all titles because we are so underfunded. We are demanding $10K per course for adjunct because everybody else gets that in New York City, and we deserve it too. We're demanding free CUNY. 40 years ago, this was free. This man is bringing in $750,000 a year plus a housing allowance, and our students can't afford to eat, can't afford rent, can't afford tuition. So we are a multiracial, multisexuality, multigendered coalition that is tired of racist, sexist, homophobic, Islamophobic garbage. We are the people. We want a people's CUNY, and we are here to fight back. Solidarity.
All right. One more chant. Palestine to Mexico, Rikers to Guantanamo, every wall has got to go.
Palestine to Mexico, Rikers to Guantanamo, every wall has got to go. From Palestine to Mexico, Rikers to Guantanamo, every wall has got to go. Palestine to Mexico, Rikers to Guantanamo, every wall has got to go.
All right, we're going to get some music started. Please help yourself. We've got food, we've got drink. And thank you all for coming. All right.
Thank you, BCC. Thank you, Estelle. Thank you, Lehman. Thank you, CUNY Law. Thank you, Queens. Thank you, Grand Center. Thank you, Bronx War, Bronx Anti-War. Thank you, CUNY for Palestine, and anyone I forgot.
Thank you, Stuart.